Alright guys, I've got a project tonight that I'm pretty excited about doing. I'm going to be installing a wakeboard tower on my Malibu Response wakeboard boat. I went and bought this just a few weeks ago. I drove 2,000 miles all the way to Montana and back here to Oregon in 2 days and picked this boat up. I had a blowout on I-84 in the middle of Idaho. That was awesome. We've had the boat out on the lake a couple of times since then. So, yeah, I've owned a few boats before. Some of them have had wakeboard towers, some haven't. But this will be the first wakeboard tower that I've ever actually installed. I did a whole bunch of research and I settled on the Big Air Vapor tower in polished aluminum. And we'll be installing that tonight, and hopefully we'll get it done before it gets dark out. Okay, I've got some of my parts laid out here, and I went ahead and assembled the swivel ends and the 2 bars that bolt to the hull. And just my initial impressions of the kit, it looks to be very high quality. The polish job is very good. And I ordered some combination racks here. These are combination wake surf, kneeboard, and wakeboard racks. I ordered 2 of these, so they look very good. Again, nice polish on them, and they look to be a pretty high quality. So I have spent a few minutes researching where I want to bolt this wakeboard tower on the boat. And I really want the windshield bars, or I want the bars that bolt to the hull to match the slope of the windshield. So that was something that I took into consideration. And then I also obviously needed to make sure that I had clear space to bolt some good backing plates behind the hull bar to make sure I didn't stress the hull too much and cause cracks in the gel coat. And based on those criteria, you can see I put some masking tape right there to protect the gel coat as I was test fitting the bar. And this is where I'm planning on drilling. Well, before I drill, I wanted to make sure that the area that I'm going to drill is clear and can accept one of the backing plates. And I just measured off of this cleat right here. It's a retractable cleat. I knew I was going to be about 6 inches in front of it and about flush with the bottom of it. And as you can see, I got plenty of space right there for a backing plate. Then the other location is right here. I don't know how well we can see it. It's right up here is where our second hole is going to be drilled. Again, plenty of space right there to bolt the backing plate in. Alright, now that we've made sure we got room behind the hole for our backing plates, we've got our first hole marked out right here. We'll go ahead and drill it. I've done a little bit of drilling in fiberglass before, and I've always run my bits in reverse to eliminate the possibility of chipping the gel coat. And I've also got this taped here, which will also help with that. So let's go ahead and fire up our drill and drill our first pilot hole. Okay, now that we've got our hole drilled, our back hole, I'm going to go ahead and put this back side of this hole bar in. We can mark our exact location for the front. Make sure that we're dead on. Hey kiddo, can you hold that tight against the hole there? Just as flat as you can. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You want it?
Okay, we got it. Go ahead and pull it out of there. Alright, we got our next hole marked, so we'll go ahead and drill our pilot hole. Now something else that I like to do when I'm drilling holes in fiberglass is to bevel the edges of the hole, and that helps to keep the gel coat from chipping. I found what works good is this ball type stone right here. Okay, when we install these on the hull, I'm going to use these rubber spacers, gaskets right here, and as you can see they have they got a shape that'll conform to the hole. They're actually thinner in the middle. Yeah, you put the backing plate on first, and then the washer, and then the nut. Yeah, we will, but we're not going with that. Okay, and go ahead and let it fall. Alright, we got the whole bar installed on the port side. We'll go ahead and duplicate the procedure for the other side. Okay, go ahead and hop up front. Alright, that didn't take too long. We got both of these bars installed and evened up. Everything's snugged down and put together with some Loctite. We're ready to assemble the rest of the tower. Yeah, just snug it up so that it can still pivot some. And then come and do my side over here too. Snug this side up for me. Can you pull that sleeve out from inside?
Yeah. Wait, this one?
Yep, yeah. Perfect. I'll pop this in there. Kind of pull the split apart a little bit so it goes in there easy. Got it? Got it in. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Something's going to have to rock back here. There we go. We're getting it. Okay, hold it right there.
That's pretty centered. A little bit more.
It's a little to the... Well, the tower's roughed in. All the bolts are basically just hand tight. I haven't torqued them down yet, but it's getting a little bit dark to keep going for tonight. So we're going to call it quits for the night, and we'll finish tightening everything down tomorrow, putting the rest of the bolts in, and we'll get the racks assembled and installed. Okay, we've got the tower all assembled, and I have centered up the pylon just using a plumb bob, making sure the boat was level, and I centered it up on the ski pylon down there. So we got that centered, and then I have a little bit of preload on those back arms with a ratchet strap. That should help cut down on the amount of squeaking and rattling that comes from the tower. So now that I got it all set up, I'm going to go ahead and drill my holes for the bolts. Alright, that's it. It's the last bolt tightened down. This thing's 100% installed. Test it out. Yeah, it's nice and strong. Alright, last up is going to be our wakeboard, wake surf, and kneeboard racks. So I got two identical racks here, and assembly's pretty straightforward. There's no instructions for them, but I don't think any instructions are needed for these. So and that's it. Wakeboard rack number 2 is installed. We're 100% complete with this project. Boat is ready to hit the water.